Hi, welcome back to day 8 of our Advent Devotional. We are back in Zechariah tonight. I'm really excited. We have a couple of verses for you, and I'm going to read in the ESV version first, and then I'm going to go to the King James Version. So, Zechariah 2, verses 10 and 11. Sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion, for behold, I come, and I will dwell in your midst, declares the Lord. And many nations shall join themselves to the Lord in that day, and shall be my people. And I will dwell in your midst, and you shall know that the Lord of hosts has sent me to you. All right, so that was the ESV. I'm going to go to the King James Version right now. Sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion, for lo, I come, and I will dwell in the midst of thee, saith the Lord. And many nations shall be joined to the Lord in that day, and shall be my people, and I will dwell in the midst of thee. And thou shalt know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me unto thee. All right, so we were in Zechariah a few days ago. So the historical context of the time is still going to be the same. Zechariah prophesied to the Israelites after their return from Babylonian exile. They were rebuilding the temple and reestablishing their covenant relationship with God. Although this was a time of hope, this was also a time of discouragement because the people faced challenges in restoring their nation. The good news here is the promise from God through the prophet Zechariah. God encourages his people, promising peace among them. And then in verse 11, a future where many nations will be joined to him. This pointed to a greater fulfillment, the signaling of the Messiah's coming, and it points to all nations joining in the Messiah's kingdom. All right, so I know I kind of mention this every day, and I probably will keep on mentioning it, but Advent is about celebrating joy, peace, love, and hope, celebrating the birth of Jesus and his first coming. But we're also in anticipation of the second coming of Jesus in his return. In Zechariah 2, 10 and 11, we have God dwelling among us. Zechariah's prophecy is fulfilled in Jesus. When Christ was born, Jesus physically dwelt among us. That's from John 1 and 14. His embodiment brings the promise of Emmanuel, God with us. That brings it into reality. Zechariah's vision of many nations joining the Lord points to the universal call of salvation through Jesus Christ. Advent reminds us of this global mission. Jesus came not only for Israel, but for all people. This is echoed in the angel's announcement to the shepherds. Good news of great joy for all people. And that's found in Luke 2 and 10. And then finally, the call to rejoice. Zechariah says, sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion. Advent is a season of joyful expectation. Even as we see darkness in a broken world, we rejoice in the light of Christ who has come and will come again. Thank you. Okay, that's it for day 8. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.